When you feel the sudden urge to snap at a coworker who just asked a simple question, it's rarely about them. You're experiencing stress spillover. Your brain has reached its maximum cognitive capacity. Because it's out of processing power for patience, the closest person to you becomes an accidental target for your frustration. Leaving this unchecked creates lasting damage to your work reputation. Over time, you become labeled as the volatile teammate people avoid. To prevent that, you're going to spend the next 5 minutes building a physical defense system at your desk. To start, you'll need to be at your workstation with a pen and a single sticky note. You can't stop a heavy workload from arriving, but controlling your physical environment is the most reliable way to keep that stress from infecting your professional relationships. Step 1 is identification. Think back to a recent grueling task, one that left you feeling completely drained or aggravated at your screen.
A tell is a biological stop sign. It is the specific physical shift your body produces before your logical brain loses control. These physiological tells appear differently for everyone. Your face gets hot, your chest tightens, or you strike your keyboard forcefully. When these flare, your emotional brain hijacks your prefrontal cortex, making a calm response nearly impossible. Patiently scan your memory now. Pinpoint the exact physical sensation you feel when you're about to reach your limit, and lock that feeling in. Once you can recognize this biological warning in real time, you gain the ability to halt an outburst before you say a word. Now pick up your pen and that sticky note. During a stress spike, your brain lacks the surplus energy to be polite on the fly. You simply don't have the processing power to think of the right words. We solve this by installing a buffer script, a default response that bypasses the need for real-time creativity. Write this exact phrase on your note. I'm deep in a complex task right now. Can we sync up in blank minutes? Leave that space at the end for the specific time. Reflexive rejections like I'm too busy often sound dismissive or arrogant to others, even when you're just overwhelmed. Using the term complex task validates your need for focus. It gives your coworker a clear reason for the delay, without making them feel like a nuisance. Take that note and stick it to the corner of your monitor immediately. This note acts as an emergency pull cord. It buys you the minutes needed to cool down while protecting your reputation. Step 3 addresses the moment you transition between a stressful solo task and a human interaction. If you pivot instantly from a frustrating spreadsheet to a colleague's question, that lingering hostility will be directed at them. To break this cycle, we use the doorway protocol. This is a physical reset. You begin by lifting your hands off the keyboard, dropping your shoulders, and leaning back away from your workstation. We're going to practice this for exactly 10 seconds. Perform the movement now and watch the timer. Take a breath. Force the tension out of your shoulders. Continue this pause until the countdown is complete. This 10-second gap allows your central nervous system to shed the adrenaline from the previous task before you engage with another person. This deliberate pause creates a practical buffer between your work and your colleagues, ensuring task-based stress doesn't bleed into your relationships. Look at your monitor now and confirm your sticky note is in place. You've now identified your biological tell and practiced a 10-second nervous system reset. The next time you're interrupted during a crisis, you won't rely on luck. You'll rely on the script on your monitor and the pause you just practiced. You cannot always control how much work lands on your desk, but these tools allow you to manage the spillover before it reaches your team. Subscribe for more tactical office survival tools. Building these physical defenses is how you thrive in high-pressure environments.